What's up YouTube? DMLX here today, and I want to talk about my top 5 favorite female heroines within video games. Now, female characters within video games, they haven't been represented well in the past, but now in the future, it seems like they're being represented well. They're smart, intelligent, they have some wisdom to them. They're seen as mentors sometimes. They're actually sometimes very powerful, and also on the villain side as well. But I mainly want to talk about the heroes real quick. I mean, I just played The Witcher. I'm like, dang, this is freaking insane. You got these different heroines kicking ass. They still look attractive, but they're not like used as sex objects. They don't have really big tits, or they're barely wearing any clothes, that type of thing. So it's really cool to see that happen. Mortal Kombat made a shift. They went from this over-exaggerated tone to this more realistic tone, which is awesome. Lara Croft, the reboot, it's showing a strong female lead. Things are getting better for video games on the female side of it. So for you female gamers out there, I think the female characters in video games are being represented well. Definitely have some female-like games like Final Fantasy 13 series, so there's that. Anyways, I want to get on with my top 5 favorite female list. I feel like, the direction of female representation in video games is going up and away. So if you have any female characters that you like within video games, let me know in the comments section who's your top 5 or top 10 or whatever. I'd love to hear it. So let me just think and enjoy the list. Starting with number 5 is Ciri from The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. She's definitely a really powerful character. I love her so much. She's attractive. She got that white hair. She got that scar on her cheek, so she's been through some stuff. She's been trained by Witchers, man. I'm telling you, she's awesome. If you haven't played The Witcher, go check it out. It's awesome. She's a really powerful character. I wish she had her own standalone game. That's how good she is. I mean, she's not really a new character. She's been referenced in the first game, I think. But still, now she's actually fully in the game. You can actually play as her. She has some amazing abilities. I mean, she's definitely high on my list for sure. If you guys haven't seen or played The Witcher yet, you should definitely go check it out. She's definitely a standout in that game. And number 4 is Lightning from Final Fantasy 13 series. Lightning has become one of the faces of Final Fantasy throughout the years. Definitely competing with Cloud and whatnot. It only makes sense because Lightning definitely has a unique look to her. Pink hair, rocking an interesting sword, nice look to her. Blends well within Final Fantasy. Hope she appears in Kingdom Hearts 3, by the way. I mean, she's definitely a standout character. Even though the 2 sequels for Final Fantasy 13 weren't up to par, I think Lightning just helped elevate it just a bit. And she's definitely one of those female characters you're going to remember in video game history. Just my personal opinion. I really do like Lightning a lot, though. Number 3 is Faith from Mirror's Edge. Even though she only has been in 1 game, I think she's a really big standout. Especially with that, she's Asian diversity. There you go. And she was in a game that introduced some new mechanics of how to, for the first-person genre, with the whole parkour elements and whatnot. Definitely, Faith is one of those leading characters that is not afraid to face danger. So there's your big reason for why I have Faith on this list. Hopefully, Mirror's Edge 2 is even better than the first. So let's hope for that one. Number 2 is Samus Aran from Metroid series. I gotta say, at first when I saw Samus, I thought she was a boy as well, and then I figured out, oh, it's a girl. Duh. So she's a powerful character, especially in and out of the suit. Doesn't matter. She can fight out of the suit. She can fight in the suit. Definitely badass character. Been around for a long time. I hope they make another Metroid game soon for the Wii U. That'd be fantastic, but I don't know if we're gonna get it anytime soon. I mean, we still can play her in Smash, which is alright, but man, I think we need another Metroid game. I want to play one because I actually haven't played a Metroid game in a good minute, so that'd be nice. And Samus Aran is just, not only is she attractive on the inside, I mean the outside, but out of the armor, but she can, like I said, she can handle herself. She's been fighting aliens. She's been going throughout, traveling throughout the cosmos. Definitely a character to put on this list. And for number 1, you guys already know, it's Lara Croft. Man, how can you not have Lara Croft as your number 1 female character in a video game? It's Lara Croft. She's like the iconic, one of those iconic characters. You just can't, every character you name, she's gonna be on that list. She already has 2 movies after her. One was okay, the other one we won't really want to talk about, but at least it had Angelina Jolie in the starring role, right? The reboot just elevated Tomb Raider even more. Can't wait for the sequel. And I bet it's going to be fantastic. Lara Croft always is going to be my number 1 female video game character. Unless they just change the game, so you bring in someone else in. But let me just guys in the comment section about this list of female video game characters that I have. These heroines, Do you think, you know, I made the right list? I'm pretty sure. I mean, you guys have multiple different lists here and there. I would have done top 10, but, you know, I felt that was a bit too much. But let me know you guys in the comments. What are your favorite female heroine characters in video games? Let me know in the comments section. Like, subscribe, more content to me on video games in general. I'm DMLX. I'll see you in the future.